Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. In the name of the Almighty God, Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise are due to the Almighty God, Allah, and we are grateful to Him for everything that He has given us, everything that He gives us, and everything that He's going to give us. And we can never ever be able to thank Him enough for all that He has done for us. In our time today, when we look at the world around us, we see people are grumbling, people are complaining, and people are not happy, people are worried, and people have all sorts of negative things to say about what's going on in their lives. Many people that you meet are complaining the cost of living that is going up, the instability in the world, the disobedience in the children, the lack of responsibility amongst the parents and the guardians, corruption, and many other negative things that are happening across the board, whether it's the parents, it's the children, it's the government, it's the general populace, it is anyone, even in the religious circles. We're talking of the lack of the fear and the consciousness of the Almighty God amongst the men of God. But as we sit and we look around us, we see all the negative things that are happening around us. We realize that whatever that we focus on becomes our reality. If we choose to focus on the negative things that are taking place in our lives, negativity becomes our reality. Our days will be punctuated by complaints after complaints after complaints after complaints. Why? Because we have chosen for ourselves to focus on the negatives that are taking place in our lives. And our spirits, our mind, our bodies, and our entirety become fed with negative. And we end up thinking negatively. And that even then translates itself in what we give out. When we take in too much of negativity, in turn we are going to give out negativity. So that leads to an unhappy people. Sometimes there is more than a dozen reasons for us to smile and be happy and to be merry and cheer. But because we turn a blind eye towards the good things that we should be grateful to Allah for, and we focus on the negative things, then we end up spending our days and our times worrying over the negative things. Yes, there are many things that may not be going well in our lives, not probably, we say, not according to our expectations. But it does not mean that everything is bad and everything is not good. When we look at ourselves today and we compare ourselves with our forebearers, when we look at life back then, people were content with the bare minimum that each and every one of us today has but take for granted. Long time ago, people used to struggle to have clothing. Today, we have abundance of clothes. Even the poor, they have so much to wear. But still, people today are ungrateful more than the people long time ago. Long time ago, people had just few dishes or delicacies to eat. Few types of food. It was either fruits or vegetables, and whatever is prepared, it was few types of dishes that were known to them. Today we have hundreds and thousands of delicacies and dishes and varieties. Sometimes in one sitting, for one meal, a person can have more than 10 meals. A person can have more than 5 courses in breakfast, lunch, supper. Recently I was talking to a friend who said he had traveled abroad, and his host, for the entire period that he stayed there, never repeated any dish. But despite all these things, all this abundance, people are still not happy. At a time when you would think that people would be more grateful to the Almighty God, people are not. Life has become so much easier. The lights that we have in our homes, in our workplaces, in our business areas, we take them for granted. Long time ago, having lights in our homes, it was a rare privilege for the rich and well-to-do, the elite. But today, everyone has got lights in their homes. Many people have. But are we grateful for that? The comfort in our own homes, comfortable seats, places where we sit in, comfortable beds, life made easy. When we want to communicate messages, it's very easy for us nowadays. You just pick up a phone, and in few seconds, the message has reached hundreds, even thousands of kilometers. Long time ago, sometimes a message would take months and months in order for it to be conveyed. Despite all this, we are ungrateful. We are an ungrateful generation. No matter what of the blessings of the Almighty God we have, still we are ungrateful. What shall it take for this generation to be grateful to the Almighty God for everything that it has? Clean, fresh air. We have got fans that cool our air and our atmosphere for us. We have air cons. We have nice buildings, nice ventilation that makes life easy for us. But still, we are always complaining. If it is not this, it is that. If it is not that, it is this. And if it's not this, then it's something else. The Almighty God, Allah, in the Quran tells us, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ وَلَئِن كَفَرْتُمْ إِنَّ عَذَابِي لَشَدِيدٌ. If you are grateful, I will grant you increase. But if you are ungrateful, then my punishment is very severe. And we have seen it in the previous generations. How many generations before us, they were ungrateful of the favors and the bounties and the boons of the Almighty God that He had bestowed upon them. And they earned for themselves the wrath and the anger of the Almighty God. And all those favors and all those blessings, they were withdrawn, they were withheld, and they were taken away from them. In English they say, you will never appreciate what you have until when you lose it. The message today is very simple. My beloved ones, let us take some moments in our lives to look at the various things around us and the blessings of the Almighty God around us and show our gratitude to Him, the Almighty. The gift of life. We did not earn this life. There is nothing that we did to earn this life, but the Almighty God gave it to us. What shall we give to Him in return to thank Him for this life? The gift of hearing. How are we going to show our gratitude to the Almighty God for this gift? The gift of eyesight, the ability to taste food, the ability to smell, the ability to walk, to move our hands, to touch, to feel. All these are favors of the Almighty God that we ought to show gratitude to Him for. وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ. If you try to count the ni'mats of Allah, the favors of Allah, لَا تَحْصُوهَا. You will never be able to enumerate them all. So, let us then promise ourselves to say from today onwards, yes, we know that if we try to count all His favors, we will not be able to enumerate them all. But we promise ourselves today and say every day, we are going to give ourselves moments of reflection and deep thought and meditation and express our gratitude to the Almighty God. Because if you want a reason to be grateful to the Almighty God, you will find yourself surrounded by many. And the opposite is true. If you want to complain, you want to grumble, you want to be negative, then there is many reasons than that you can see or you can manufacture even, that you can even tell yourselves and even make yourself to believe whether they are there or not. And you will be unable to show gratitude to the Almighty God. So, life itself is about our attitude towards it. How do we approach our lives? There are some people that wherever they go, they carry positivity, they carry hope, they carry encouragement, they carry, this inspiration. They are motivating. They give you a reason to look forward to another day. They just brighten up your day. Why? Because of their attitude towards life. What is your attitude towards life? How do you look at life? Are you that person who only focuses on the negative things in life? And then after identifying those, you look for someone besides yourself to blame. And then in the end, your days are always about complaining and pointing fingers and blaming and, finding reason to hate somebody and to create hatred and enmity against other people. That's not how life should be. The Almighty God has got a lot that He has kept in store for us. But it is our attitude that can unlock the doors to the various and the countless favors and the boons that He has kept for us in store. Or it is our same attitude that can lock and put thorns around those doors that we can never get close to those doors. So may the Almighty God, Allah, help us all to be grateful. And may He grant us that spirit of positivity. And may He give us this positive attitude towards life, and so that we can look at everything from a positive view. May He bless us with happiness. May He bless us with all goodness. Until we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.